Hello everyone, I am Aishwarya. I am doing my internship program at the Sparks Foundation. Today we are dealing with my first internship task. In this task, we will predict the percentage of a student based on the number of study hours. This is just a simple linear regression task as it involves two variables, that is study hours and percentage score. Firstly, we need to import the necessary libraries for the task, that is NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. The most important library is the sklearn. From the sklearn library, we import linear model. Let's load the data. The data is available in this link. To load the data, we use pandas read CSV command and display top 5 rows of the data. As we see, the data load correctly. Let's plot the scatter plot to check the relation between study hours and core percentage. I use Matplotlib inline magic in order to draw the plots. Now I am going to plot hours versus cores and display it with red color and plus symbol. I also label the axes and charts with these commands. Alright, once I look at the plot, I get the idea that the distribution is suitable for the linear regression model, and hence I will now go ahead and use the linear regression. Let's do data preparation for the model. Prepare data as input and target variable, x as the input variable and y as the target variable. To prepare data, I use ilog function. As we know, ilog function used to help us to select a specific number of rows or the columns from the dataset. We select study hours as the inputs variable and score function as the target variable. Now we will split the data as the training and testing set with the splitting rule 70-30. For that, we use train test split function of the sklearn library. I import train test split function from the sklearn library and split the dataset. I set test size is equal to 0.3 as split rule and a random state is equal to 1. As we know, random state is used as a seed to the random number generator. This ensures that random numbers are generated in the same order. With this, we will successfully split the data. Now it's time to train the model. Firstly, I need to create a linear regression object. You can see that from the sklearn Python module, I have already imported the linear model and I created object for the linear regression. Then I will fit my data. So fitting the data means you are training the linear regression model using the available data points. So we fit the linear regression for X-train and Y-train datasets. And when I execute this, it works without any error, which means now the linear regression model is ready to predict the core percentage. Before that, if you want to intercept and the coefficient of a regression equation, then you can use this course. Now let's plot the regression line. For that, I create regression equation called as the rig line. Plot it using this course. I plot the line in red color. As we see that the line passes in between the points. Now it's time to make some prediction. So we predict the value for X test dataset using predict function, and we got this prediction corresponding to X test data points. It's time to predict the score percentage when the study hours is 9.25. For that, I assign 9.25 to hours object and using predict function I got our prediction. Now as we wonder if this predicted score is correct, is output of the model is correct. For that we need to do model evaluation. The most important and final stage of our task is to check the performance of our model. For that, I consider R square, mean square error, and the mean absolute square error. You can choose any one of them. Alright, let's import metric module from the sklearn. And using this code, I calculate R square, mean square error, and mean absolute error. As you can see that R square is 0.89, which is a pretty good number to state that our model is good fit to the data. And mean square error and mean absolute square error also indicate that model is pretty good. From this, I am able to complete my task. If you have any comments, any query, and any questions, let me know. Thank you.